I ghosted my ex-fiancée when I discovered that she had cheated on me at the beginning of our relationship. I tricked her into giving me the ring and just walked away. Did I go too far? We did long distance early in our relationship for reference. I was away a decent amount of time for work, but eventually got to be home more. I never even considered breaking my commitment to her. We got engaged a little over a month ago, dated for about a year prior. About 2 weeks ago, I was borrowing her MacBook for some studying. She's working on her master's, was in class at the time. I saw a text pop up from her best friend whom I don't really like. She's a bad influence in my opinion. Enough said? Regardless, my nosy ass goes through their messages backdating to when we first started dating. We became exclusive days after meeting for the first time. It was her idea because she didn't want me being with anyone else while I was away for work. So anyway, to keep this fairly short, there were two other guys I know of for sure she entertained enough to go out with. She kiss him, made out all night in her words, send pictures to, and brag about it to her best friend. Oh, and let's not forget she spent the night with one too. She never sent nudes or anything over text even to me, but a lot of the pictures she sent me, they also got. I confronted her when she got back from class and she made excuses for everything and shamed me for going through her messages. I know I shouldn't have, but either curiosity or instincts from back then got to me. She admitted she kissed one of the guys one night. She got too drunk and slept in the same bed, but fully clothed in her words. Who knows? I slept on the couch that night. I was so pissed. My mind was made up right then and there I was going to leave. If she's going to do that early on in our relationship, I can't honestly trust her ever again. A few days go by, and I make it seems like I'm good and over it, just to buy time to collect myself. I got myself situated and made up some BS story that I wanted to get her engagement ring engraved while she was in class. She agreed. The next day while she was in class, I packed myself up and drove to a close friend's place to crash. Blocked her on everything. It's been over a week of no communication. I don't plan to communicate further at all, and I honestly just need to get it out there. Feeling like I'm getting in my head. I felt so betrayed as I was always so loyal and committed. Enough to put a ring on her finger. Now I'm just chilling, not sure where I'm at emotionally. Trying to stay productive and keep my mind off it. Side note, anyone interested in a 18K rose gold, 1.5 total carat diamond band? Edit. I left a letter explaining why and how I can no longer have trust for our relationship. Immature or whatever. It's done, and I'm learning from it. Best comments. King shit. Absolute king shit. She 1000% did more than she confessed to. Keep strong. Don't explain anything else to her. She doesn't deserve it. I can't say I completely agree with snooping the messages, but to go all the way back a year. Your gut was telling you something wasn't right. It paid off. Maybe some communication would give you some closure on the whole relationship. You'd get out of your own head and start getting to a place where you move on with your life without her in it. You did plan to spend the rest of your life with her. Homie, congrats. I broke off my first engagement for something very similar. I had a really hard conversation about it and returned my ring, but since you got your ring back, I'm glad you just ghosted. People like this will lie and cheat and never admit it if you don't walk in on them and see it with your own eyes. Even as I was handing my ring back, my ex-fiancée swore. She just sat on his lap. Never ignore your instinct. Good riddance.